It's been 1 week since I gave you a progress report on my garden, and I've been working most days this last week on it. We had some snow and some rain and some really crazy wind, so I didn't work on it every day, but I feel really good about the progress I made, and I think I'll go ahead and show you. I put in, or my husband put in the other two 5x5 beds for me, and I filled the first one with dirt, but I haven't filled the other ones yet because I want to put hardware cloth at the bottom of them so that I don't have problems with all the burrowing rodents. I haven't had a problem with it, at least I haven't noticed a problem in the past yet, but in one of my raised beds I have been noticing lots of holes. Let's see if I can show you. And there's nothing, obviously I don't even have anything planted in it right now, so I'm a little bit worried that maybe the rodents have finally found my garden and it will start becoming a problem. So I need to order more of that, and I'll put that down first before I put my garden soil on top of it. The other notable thing that I did this week, I started spreading the biomass in some of the walkways, like this. It just basically looks like wood chips. It still smells a bit like alcohol, so hopefully as it dries out that won't be as much of an issue. But the other thing I did was I threw down some soil in this garden bed here, and I put some wildflower seeds down. I don't know if I jumped the gun on that or not, but I saw that we had snow in the forecast and I thought, I'll just get those down before the snow and let the snow keep the seeds wet for me. The snow wasn't quite what I was expecting. It was more of a dusting that lasted for, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 hours throughout the day, and then it melted. But hopefully I can keep those moist so that they germinate. I have water here in the garden, but I hesitate to leave the hose hooked up, and I hesitate to leave it on because I don't want to burst my pipe here, because it's still getting down into the mid-20s at night, so I don't want to risk ruining anything. And maybe it wouldn't be that big of a deal, I don't know, but I just don't want to risk it at this point. So that is my update. I'm hoping my plan for the next few days is to get that hardware cloth and install that, fill up the other beds with dirt, and then I have one more bed that I've staked out that I'm going to finish tilling up, and then I think I'll probably just use some of the rocks that we pulled out of the garden when we first got started to make a border for it. I don't need it to be anything fancy, but and then I'll get that one covered in hardware cloth and filled with dirt as well, and then I'll have my biggest beds ready to go. And then I need to still do some planning in terms of where I want to plant each thing. I have a very ambitious plan this year, and I don't have any. Oh, that's the other thing I don't have any frost cover cloth yet either, so I need to get that as well to help extend my growing season. Generally, the rule around here is don't plant anything that takes longer than 60 days, but you know, things like tomatoes and peppers. I've never had any success with peppers, no matter where I've lived, but tomatoes I've had success with, so hopefully I'll be able to keep those going this year too. You just have to be ready to cover at any moment, even well into the summertime, just because we get such cold nights, even in the summertime. So that's the update for this week, and I will be back next week with another update. We'll see what I get done in another week's time.